what did you guys think of the video? Now that we're talking about whales.
Well,
Okay,
That was perfect segue though.
that's a 0 o'clock music video. Nobody can tell me any different.
No, that's a 0 o'clock.
That's a 0 o'clock music video. So it came out in the morning because I think actually I was reading that the people who were watching it like on the other side of the world, it actually, like, when the song hit 0 o'clock, it actually was 0 o'clock where they lived. And I was just, but for us on this half of the world, it was in the morning, and I was like sitting waiting at work, and I didn't really know what I was getting into because like the title was like Dream On, so I was like, I don't know what that means. And then I started watching it and I was like, oh no, I made a mistake.
No,
mistakes were made. So I had to like hold myself together at work while I was like watching this music video, and I was like, oh god, please don't cry at work, don't do it, just don't do it. And then I came home and cried later.
it just looks so good. Like the animation was on point. And how they represented all their facial expression like perfectly. It's amazing. The people that worked on that are some freaking talented individuals.
I'm just like, so like, when I listened to that song the first time when Map of the Soul 7 came out, that was exactly how I imagined it to be. Like, they took our feelings and created it in reality. To me, that was like the most mind-blowing part, because I was like, this is exactly like what I thought when I was listening to the song for the first time.
No, well, for me, like, the thing is, like, I don't really cry at like music videos. Like, I more so will like cry like if, like, for example, like Namjoon is doing like a speech and then it just like hits, like, but I was watching it and then I got to the end and the message, oh, I hope you are a little bit happier, and then after I realized I was like smiling for the entire time that the music video was playing. I was like, oh my god, it was just so
I had like the dumbest smile on my face.
It was like, I was just like, oh. But I think one of the things that I appreciated about it, like, as you guys said, the animation was spot on, because I was scrolling through Twitter afterwards, and there were so many people that were taking stills of like the Tiny Tan members and then like
comparing it to like real life.
Honestly, like, I couldn't, it was like a game of like spot the difference and I was losing. So
they they like nailed their personalities.
It's so good. That's like word to like the animators, the people who are doing it's good. It's like really amazing.
I was like totally okay up until like that last part where she's like sleeping and they're all watching over her, and then like JK with the hat down and like
Yoongi turning around before he left
absolutely wrecked me, because I'm like, that's like we were talking about last week with, the battery recharging, like that's how it feels, right? Like, they don't want to leave us and we don't want to leave them, right? Like, it's one of those things that our relationship is so intertwined with each other, and I think they captured that like so well in just like a short amount of time.
It's in like 30 minutes, I think.
I mean, a picture is worth 1,000 words.
1,000 words. Yeah, and like Jimin hitting that high note with the whale, like going over the piano, like, my god.
When she like changed into the purple dress, I was like, can we give like?
Can I get that dress?
She looked like a Disney princess. I was like, is this a Pixar animation? Like, what's going on?
I'm like convinced. I don't know where these animators. I have no idea. It is really good.
It's insane. And I also love the fact that they made her like an adult army that like goes to work, has dreams and aspirations, and is like trying to balance between like the love of playing piano and also like having to go to work. Like, I loved that they put her into an adult situation.
Because like most of us are adults. very like it's a true representation because that is how most of us live our lives.
100%, yeah. And I've totally like been in those moments where I'm like on the train heading home and just like not feeling it or like not having a good day, you know? And then just like
that's me most days.
Yeah, to like come home and just like play a hilarious video compilation of them, or like to just listen to their music, or you know, that's reality, right? And then to have the juxtaposition between like the duties that you have to do and the you know, the dreams and aspirations that you have, and that they're always there and pushing you forward. I think it's honestly like goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's just such a beautiful representation of us together. And the fact that they released it like with like Tiny Tan instead of like doing it like
I was reading this one tweet and it said Tiny Tan has the best comeback of the year.
Yes.
It's so true.
Also, I kept seeing these tweets like, we're still waiting for Tiny Tan and the BT21 like collab. Like bring the two universe together.
Yeah, totally. And I also like, this just occurred to me, but also like We Are Bulletproof the Eternal was also animated.
Yeah.
And to have those like emotional songs be animated, I think is just such a cool way to like to push the creative boundaries, because you're limitless. Like the possibilities are limitless.
And the ability to convey such like deep and heavy emotions through animation is talent in and of itself.
I totally agree. Like it completely reminded me of like a Pixar movie, like 100%.
Because it's easier to relate to another person behind the screen or behind a camera or whatever, but it's like hard. It's like it takes a lot more on like both ends to understand that based on like an animation.
For sure, yeah, because you're not like looking at a person like face to face. You're not seeing their eyes, you know. Totally. I totally get that. Yeah, it was just such a beautiful thing to just like drop out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
They always just drop these things. I last week, but the day that they like decide to like drop a full album out of nowhere, I might just pass away.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For sure.
I'm gonna pass away. Like it's going to happen.
There's no like question about it.
No.
Yeah.
Just like, oh shit, she's on the ground. Well, must be a BTS album.
Yeah.
My brother just walked in the room. I'm just on the floor. Understandable. Have a good day.
Yeah, let's just be like on the floor, like start fishing in my bed, and then my brother just comes in, and my dad's like, "You good?
You good though?"
Like, no.
I don't think I would know. I think I would stop like functioning like EXE's no longer working.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Control
just last night. Just now the EXE stopped working.
I did. I stopped functioning as a human being. Listen, I was just too excited.
Shit happens. It's really exciting.
Yes.